What's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be reacting to the untold story behind the worst K-pop debut ever.
That's a rough
Ever, bro.
Most K-pop fans wouldn't recognize the name. Sure, you may unknowingly know the members, but you can't blame the newer generation for not knowing them. Debuting in 2010, the group had a lot of troubles during the years that they were active, but they never
Imagine,
quite
bro, how
dissolved.
hard it is to get a name like this. The story, the
Whether
worst
it was the
K-pop debut.
controversial musical direction or the competition
there's
they
a
were
story.
facing at the time, they unfortunately faded into obscurity without ever seeing the level of fame they had worked so hard for. Unfortunately, the group's history is extremely messy. Gia, who are also known as Children of Empire, debuted in 2010 under Star Empire Entertainment, which was home to groups like Nine Muses and Jewelry. If you were to argue that the company was trying to set them up by giving them the name Children of Empire, you should hear their debut song Mazel Tov, but more on that soon. When the group was first announced, their promotional article stated that
Nine
the group
members.
was the male equivalent of Girls' Generation. This might be because Gia had 9 members, just like Girls' Generation, and the girls had just released G, so the company wanted to ride the
They were from
coattails of
same
their fame
company as
without even
GG?
being linked with them. In an interview prior to their debut, Kwang Hee said, "It is an honor to be mentioned with Girls' Generation. We were also told that we can do as well as Girls' Generation." While it's
Alright,
meant to
big.
be hopeful, Star Empire Entertainment was pretty brave in implying that their group was going to be as popular as Girls' Generation. It's not like they didn't have the talent or the resources, but the company constantly stopped the group from achieving that by mistreating the members. Apart from being compared to one of the best
bro.
groups of the second generation,
Bro,
the group
being compared to Girls' Generation, which is such a huge group now,
Yeah.
it's
managed
insane.
to get some attention before debuting. This was done because of their participation in Mnet's Office Reality and their own reality show, Empire Kids Returns. The show had the members doing wing car performances all over Seoul and showcasing their training sessions. However, they ran into trouble early on, more specifically only a month before they debuted. Nega Network, Brown Eyed Girl's former label, asked the group to change the pronunciation of their name as it was too similar to the name of their group's member Jaya. Then they debuted with Mazel Tov in January of
Bro, wait up.
It say
The company asked newcomer Zia to have a different name. No shit. God
too
damn.
similar to the
From
name of their
back-
group.
Does she have a trademark for that name or what?
Mazel Tov in January of 2010, and let's just say that this debut was all over the place. It was very on brand for the 2010s, but the lyrics didn't make any sense, the beat was too messy, and the members themselves hated the song they were given. From their own perspective, they had trained so hard all those years, waiting for the day they finally get to step on stage, and then the song they make their first impression with to the public is Mazel Tov. It is said that the members cried when they first heard the song as they felt like their dreams were crushed by the company giving them such a
God
messy
damn,
track. While
bro.
some fans have learned to like the song over the years, it's considered very unserious to this day, and most people just listen to it for the giggles and laughs. One of the comments on the video reads, "Their agency seems to have just debuted to disgrace them, and it honestly feels just like that. But the bad luck of the group wouldn't end there,
One
no matter
comment on
what
song too early for humanity.
everyone thought of the song. Their debut album Nativity quickly climbed to the top spot on both Da-eum's album chart and artist chart on the very same day, so it seemed like Gia were really heading
At the
somewhere.
same day.
Only a few months after their debut, they released the teasers for their third single, Level Up, and had everyone excited, but then the music video was never released. Star Empire claimed that the footage got messed up due to bad weather during filming, and strangely, there was never any mention of the music video afterward. However, things were going well for them. In the same year that they debuted, only 6 months later, they went on a promotion tour in Asia with stops in Singapore, Malaysia, Taiwan, and Thailand, among other
Okay.
places. They also entered the Japanese music scene with their debut single Gia, which secured the top spot on the Oricon Daily Chart. They released their first full album, Lovability, only a year
Lovability.
after their debut, with the song Here I Am as the lead single. It was a great achievement for a relatively new group to drop a full album within a year of their debut. However, the excitement was short-lived as promotions were abruptly cut short due to the B-side
Unsuitable
songs
for
B-Michael
minors?
being deemed inappropriate for minors. People thought that this decision was bogus because there was no explicit meaning behind the song, but it was pretty nonsensical of the company to stop promotions altogether, especially since it was the group's very first full
Nah,
album.
they got fucked
How
by
are they
their
supposed to get their names out
entertainment
there if
company.
the company cancels promotions at the first sign of difficulties? Then, at the end of June, it was announced that the group would be coming out with a summer single album titled Exciting. However, during the filming of the content for the album, one of the members, Hyung-sik, ended up falling over the railing of the yacht they were shooting
Holy
in. Fellow
damn.
member Dong-jun, as well as the manager manager dove immediately into the water, knowing that Hyung-shik couldn't swim, and rescued him. He was sent to the hospital and came out of the incident with only a minor ankle injury. Star Empire was heavily criticized for putting the member that can't swim at the very back, but since the company can't really control things like this, blaming them is kind of pointless. During a brief hiatus, several GIA members tried their hand at dramas and variety shows. MC1 gained national recognition for his role in the MBC historical drama The Moon That Embraces the Sun. The group also had a comeback scheduled for release in June of 2012, but it had to be delayed. Other than that, the group kept releasing music, formed subunits, and ventured into their own solo careers. That was until 2014, when the leader of the group, Lee Hoo, went on Twitter and talked in detail about the way Star Empire had mistreated them. He started by expressing relief about his fellow member Taehan's recovery from an MMA match injury caused by active Tanaka, which required surgery for a nasal fracture.
Wait, says no. I know it might be late, but I send him applause. Fighter Tanaka, please live happily.
I think you must know.
Even if I get hit 10 times, break my nose and my fracture face, I want to hit him at least once. But he made a match. For what?
However, then he went on to talk about the more serious stuff, addressing the CEO of the company and asking if they have a clear conscience. He talked about the fact that the group had a slave
The leader got
contract
tired
for 12
of
years,
bullshit.
but then it was changed to 9 years, including the time they would spend in military service. Then the CEO also changed the profit split so he could get 70% of the earnings and 30% going to the
That's crazy.
He experienced several
Damn,
instances
bro.
of being slapped by the CEO.
What the
suggesting
fuck
that
is
other
this
members
shit,
had
bro?
faced
By the
similar
CEO?
attacks. Another
That's
accusation was that
crazy.
the CEO had sent Taehan
That's why
to
he's
fight in
gaining
the
more money
MMA
from
just so he
MMA.
could gain more money, which led to his
Bro,
development.
imagine sending a K-pop battle to fight MMA and make the
That's
company money
crazy,
just because he's
bro.
gonna get views.
Damn it, bro, that's
Fucked
crazy.
up.
He got a fractured nose.
Beaten up badly by a veteran
Seems
fighter
like
for
that.
ratings. He then accused the CEO of lying about his injury, buying television appearances, and
2
generally
years
bad
ago.
behavior. Lee Hoo issued a threat to the company's
Remember that
CEO on
all
Twitter,
those
vowing to
songs,
expose documents that reveal the company's corruption. He also hinted at the possibility of disclosing information about other entertainment companies after revealing that he had almost taken his own life because of what he went through.
Dang.
Lee Hoo concluded his string of tweets by writing,
Let's
I have
go,
nothing
Lee Hoo.
wrong to say. A real leader, a real owner, a real king, and someone sincere should listen to his people. I can't be sneaky like a fox, but now I will live like a lion. That's my style, I won't hide it. The tweets were later deleted, and Lee Hoo would reveal that the issue got somewhat resolved after he and the rest of the GIA members had a meeting with the CEO. And surprisingly, they managed to change the profit distribution as the group went on to receive 70% and the CEO 30%. Even though most people sided with Lee Hoo, there were others who blamed him for acting childish and said that he should have filed a lawsuit if the situation was really that bad. Then he
Yeah,
also
but
got
he was
called a
still in the
sellout
same group, so why would he do that?
after he
Same
ended
company.
up not revealing anything he had promised, which was just crazy. The group hasn't officially disbanded yet, but some members have gone on to lead mostly quiet lives. Taehan, for example, suffered from financial troubles since he stopped being an idol, so he started working part-time in a bar and at a construction site. He's currently working at a coupon distribution center and is competing as an amateur boxer. Kevin returned to Australia, and now he occasionally hosts events and radio shows like SBS Pop Asia and shares cooking videos on his YouTube channel. The rapper of the group, i-dle, is keeping his life private by posting very few photos and mostly streams on YouTube and Twitch. The popularity of the other members has outweighed the name of the group by a lot. Minwoo is releasing music as a soloist and posting dance covers for his fans to watch, as well as doing some acting on the side. Kwangki has stayed a well-known figure in the K-pop scene, hosting various popular shows like Weekly Idol each year. Kim Dong-jun, Siwon, and Hyung-shik ventured fully into acting and became household names within that industry. As for Lee Hoo, he has had a few scandals to his name after the group went on a long hiatus. In 2018, he got busted after a drunk driving incident and had his license revoked. This incident didn't make the news back then, but it was revealed when he got a DUI for the second time in 2022, 2 months after he was discharged from the military. Just 20 days later, he got involved in yet another controversy when an Africa TV BJ named Haru said that Lee Hoo had asked for a refund after she had declined to meet him in person. It was implied that he was proposing a sponsorship with romantic implications, but he denied those claims. Lee Hoo did apologize for all incidents, but he has been laying low ever since. The members have remained friends through all these years, and even though they keep denying that the group has disbanded, it's hard to believe so, but who knows, maybe one day we'll see them on stage together.
Imagine, bro.
Imagine, bro, that would be.
Alright.
When the K-pop...
I don't understand some things that happen, bro, in this industry.
Yeah.
Bro, the company was obviously like, from the facts that we see here, was trying to
Yeah.
fuck them over,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
taking their profits, mistreating them,
Yeah, like
And, like,
comparing to
and like imagine, bro,
stuff like
like trying hard that many years,
that. Yeah.
and in your debut you're given a song that
Yeah.
not yourself are gonna like. Imagine how the audience is gonna like
Yeah.
view that song or see it as. And I feel good for the members that have still, after failing, found themselves in
Yeah.
some sort of stuff.
Yeah.
But
I
this
agree.
is just a bad company trying to fuck people over.
Put in the idol in an MMA fighting there, a fighting match. That's
Against
I don't know
trained
what to say
professional.
about that, bro. It's crazy.
It's insane. But hopefully the group are doing well now, and
Yeah, that's
is-
cool.
They
I
got-
thought the group was at fault when I saw this title. Maybe it was the group's fault for not debuting well and stuff. But after
Yeah.
hearing the facts, it just shows what some people are willing to do for money.